let's start with a nice little warm up here. And so we're gonna just start with a boxer shuffle. So I want you to act like you're getting ready to box, bounce back and forth from heel to toe, kind of switch your feet up. You can kind of go side to side like this. We're just trying to get the blood flowing before we get going with today's boot camp workout. And then we're gonna move to knee and ankle pulls in 3, 2, 1. I want you to squat down slightly, grab that knee and ankle, pull up with it. Feel that stretch in the glute, switch legs. If you're counting, let's shoot for 5 on each side. If you're going with me, I've got 2. Take your time here. Trying to loosen up the hips. Go 1 more on each side. Working the balance nice and early too. Good. Next, let's do some ankle pulls or quad pulls. So it's basically a quad stretch, but I don't want you to hold it. You're just gonna pull, make sure you're pulling from the ankle and not the toe. Pull up, squeeze, let go. Switch legs, pull up, squeeze, let go. Let's do 1 more on each side. Perfect. Next, we're going to go to a lateral lunge. So I just want you to lunge, stay down for a second, bounce here a little bit, and then come back up to the other side, bounce a little bit. We're really just trying to get a dynamic stretch for the inner groin area. Let's do 1 more on each side. And then come on up, shake that out. Next, let's do a inchworm. So what I want you to do, feet hip width apart, hands come down as close to your hands as you can get them, with your knees staying straight. We're gonna walk our hands out into the top of a push-up, and then I want you to walk your feet back in towards your hands using just your ankles. Get as far as you can, stand up, turn around, repeat. We're gonna shoot for 4 of these. Really feeling that stretch in those hamstrings as you walk those feet back up. Challenge yourself, make it as far up towards your hands with those feet as you can. But you gotta keep the knees straight. Perfect, all right. Next, we're gonna do one that I put out yesterday in our mobility routine. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to do that. It's primarily for shoulders. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna act like we've got tennis balls here in each hand. And what I want you to do is act like it's balancing in your palm. We're gonna go out to in first. So what I want you to do is you're going to rotate as much as you can, trying to keep your palms towards the ceiling the entire time. So it looks like this. Rotate around, get those elbows up high. Still act like you're balancing that ball, and then come around. Let's do 1 more. So we're really getting as much shoulder movement as we can. Now we're gonna go in to out. So next we're gonna come up, come around, still acting like we've got those tennis balls balancing. This is the hardest part here. And then you're coming back to the start. There's one, let's do two more. Coming up, opening, bringing those elbows out wide, trying to keep the wrists turned, bringing them around, back to the start. One more, coming out, like almost really like we're a waiter. Coming around, really, really trying to keep those wrists turned, back to the start. Good, shake it all out. And let's do a couple shoulder circles, and then that'll be it for the warm-up. So for the shoulder circles, let's start small going forward. We're going to progressively get bigger. Go ahead and make them a little bigger. Even bigger. Not as big as you can get yet. Slightly bigger than that. Full range of motion, everything you got. All right, stop that, shake them out. We're gonna do that one more time, this time going backwards. Starting with small circles, out to your side, going backwards. Go ahead and make them a little bigger. Even bigger. Bigger than that. Not quite as big as you can get yet. And then give me full range of motion. And time. Shake it all out. Let me try to turn this light off so y'all can see me better. It's a little dark. We'll go with the light on. All right, also, warm-up's done. Hopefully you're feeling a little more warm. We'll hit maybe 30 seconds of jumping jacks in just a second after I go over the workout, just to make sure we're locked and loaded. But for today's workout, we're doing a EMOM plus AMRAP. And I know that's a bunch of acronyms. You probably have no idea what they mean. EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. So we've got 2 different blocks of exercises. Within each block, we've got 3 different stations. Each station has one exercise that we're going to be completing for a rep counted exercise. So there's going to be a certain amount of reps that we have to do, and we have a minute to complete that. Whatever time is left in that minute window, once you've finished your rep counted exercise, there's another exercise that's paired with it that you're going to complete for as many reps as you can. So that's what the AMRAP stands for, as many reps as possible. And the way I've set it up is typically the rep counted exercise should take about 20 seconds, maybe 25. And then I want you doing as many reps as you can with the second exercise until we hit about 45 seconds of total work. That way, and it goes every minute. So we'll have the last 15 seconds to rest before we hop in to do the next one. You'll get the idea once we go over block 1. We've got one block that has 6 different exercises, 2 that are paired together for each. So that's 3 minutes. And then we've got block 2. We'll rest in between. That's another 6 exercises. There's 2 exercises paired for each station. That's a total of 3 minutes. We're going to bounce back and forth. We're going to complete those 2 blocks for 4 rounds. So it should ideally end up being 30 minutes of total work, or 28-ish. And then we'll finish with a cool down. So let's go ahead and get going. So station 1, we are doing a single leg Romanian deadlift to a high knee. We're doing 6 on each leg. So float the leg, drive the hips back, come up, bring the knee up. Tap down if you need to, hips back. You can always take a split stance if you want. So you could break out wide here. You could do this, and then up, back, up, when you come up, make sure you're squeezing the glute. That's our rep counted exercise. So 6 on one leg, 6 on the other, as quickly as you can. Then you're doing either jump squats for the remaining time or squat to calf raise real fast. So that's station 1. I'll go over station 2 once we finish station 1. All right, guys, we're going in 3, 2, 1, begin. Single leg, RDL, high knee, 6 of these. Make sure you're counting. Keep your chest up. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. All right, we got 15 seconds left. Jump squats or calves or squat and calf raise. As many as you can get. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, next one, we're staggered push-ups. I want you doing 5 on each side. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes. Hands are staggered, 5. Switch them up, 5. Going now. Our AMRAP exercise is mountain climbers once we finish these. Remember, go from the knees if you need to. Once you finish those 10, hands come together. We're driving the knees in towards the chest for mountain climbers. 20 seconds to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Now we're moving to our last station. We're on our stomach. Arms are out in a T shape. We're gonna pull up, squeeze, come down. We're doing 10 of these, going now. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the back. Once you finish 10, you're gonna flip onto your back. And then we're doing floor rows. So elbows are driving the floor away from us. So it looks like this. We got 10 seconds to go here. Squeeze that back as hard as you can. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done, y'all. All right, we've got a minute to rest. Hopefully, I know that was the first set, so it took us a minute to figure out exactly what was going on. Don't worry, we're gonna have many more chances to get it down. So just remember, you've got a rep counted exercise, and then you've got an AMRAP. So that's a exercise that you're doing for the remaining time. All right, we are moving on to block 2. First exercise that we're doing is a contralateral V-up. So you're going to be on your back. We are going to raise up, leg, opposite arm, try to touch, come back down, other side. We're doing 10 of these or 5 on each side. If you want to make it easier, all you need to do is bend your knee. So then we would just be coming up like this. Make sure you're crunching though, this is an ab exercise. Once you finish 10 of those, your bonus exercise for the remaining 45 seconds is, or however much time is left over, are plank body saws. So we're basically going to be in a plank position. I want you to push yourself forward with your toes. Come back, push forward, come back. So we're basically just acting like our body's a saw, and we're sawing up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, guys, we're going in 5, 4, 3, starting on our back, 2, 1, 10 V-ups going now. Remember, opposite arm, opposite leg, 5 on each side. When you're done with those, flip it over, plank body saw. We got 20 seconds to go here. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, next ones, we're doing pike push-ups. So we're gonna be in a pike, head towards the floor, butt as high as you can get it, 10 of those. And then our max rep exercise is gonna be glute kickbacks from hands and knees. It's gonna be the easier version, alternating, keep the knee bent, squeeze the glute. Harder version is going to be from a bear, so knees are going to be up, and then you're doing glute kickbacks from here. So whichever you prefer. So go ahead and get in your pike position, which is here. Knees are straight. We're going in 3, 2, 1, begin. 10 of these. If you need to, you can do shoulder taps. That's a little easier. But I want you to try the pike push-ups if you can. Then drop it down. When you're done with those 10, we're going glute kickbacks. You want to make it harder, elevate the knees. Squeeze those glutes on the kicks. 10 seconds to go here. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, last exercise of this block, we're going lateral lunge, curtsy. Lateral lunge to curtsy. We got 4 on each side. 3, 2, 1, lateral lunge. Bring that leg behind, try to get it as low as you can. 4 on one leg, 4 on the other. Our bonus exercise or our AMRAP exercise, once you finish that, is as many jump lunges as you can get. Or alternating reverse lunges. Once you finish those 4, you're going alternating reverse lunge or jump lunge. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Nicely done, y'all. We got 60 seconds to rest. Grab some water, towel off.
Are we going to repeat all of that then?
We are going to repeat all of that, yep.
Okay.
I know it's a lot to remember. That's why I'm like, I only want to stick y'all with 2 blocks, 6 exercises. So we're going to be going back to block 1. So that's starting with our single leg RDL to high knee, 6. Our bonus exercise, our jump squats. Remember, it's fast paced. Focus on your form for the rep counted exercise, but still try to go quickly. 3, 2, 1, single leg RDL to high knee. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. Remember, if you need to, go staggered stance. Squeeze that glute as you're coming up for the high knee. Bonus exercise, or the remainder exercise is a better word for it, is jump squats or very fast squat to calf raise. We got 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're moving to staggered push-ups, 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Remainder exercise is mountain climbers. Go ahead and get down. 3, 2, 1, go. Focus on not letting your elbows flare. Squeeze those glutes, keep the core tight. Once you finish those 10 push-ups all together, you're doing mountain climbers. As many as you can get, 15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, time. Drop it down, stay on the floor. Remember our next exercise, our Supermans with our arms in a T shape. Bonus exercise, our floor rows. 10 Supermans going now. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the back. Once you finish those 10, flip it over. Elbows come out 60 degrees away from the body. Drive the elbows through the floor to pick your torso or your chest up. As many as you can get. We got 10 seconds to go here. Three, 2, 1, time. Whew, good job, y'all. That was block 1. Grab some water, towel off. That's 60 seconds of rest, and then we're going to move on to block 2 again. "45 seconds to go of rest. So remember, we're going to be on our backs for the first exercise. We're doing 10 contralateral V-ups, so that's opposite arm, opposite leg. 5 on each side. Flip it over. Remainder of the time is a plank body saw. If you need to, you can go from the knees for that. And it's just a real slight movement front to back. All right, y'all. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 5 contralateral V-ups on each side. Make sure you're rotating your whole body when you go to reach for the toe. Plank body saw is the remainder exercise. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, now we're moving to our pike push-up. So we got the pike push-up for 10. Our remainder exercise is the glute kickbacks. So pike push-up for 10, going now. Remember, if you need to make this easier, you can make them shorter, or you can do shoulder taps in place of the push-ups. Once you've got your 10, you're coming down to tabletop. We're doing glute kickbacks, alternating. You want to make it harder, elevate those knees into that bear hold. Squeeze those glutes on those kickbacks. Got 3, 2, 1, time. All right, last one for this block. We're doing the lateral lunge. lateral lunge to curtsy, 4 on one leg, 4 on the other. Going now, lateral lunge, curtsy, lateral lunge, stand up, curtsy, same thing. Oops. Our bonus exercise is jump squats or reverse lunges, alternating. Takes a while to do these lateral lunges to curtsies, so don't expect to get too many of the jump lunges or the reverse lunges. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Good work, y'all. Grab some water. We got about 45 more seconds to rest. We're rolling back to the same block we started with. Hopefully y'all found a good groove. Remember, the name of the game is kind of trying to finish your rep counted exercises as quickly as you can while maintaining good form. Then using the remainder exercise to just get as many reps of that as you can. So remember, we're single leg deadlift, high knee, 6 on each side. Bonus exercise is jump squats or calf or squat the calf raise. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Bring those arms out for balance if you need to. Squeeze that glute of the stance leg. Give you a side view here. Ooh. Just over 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, now we're down into push-up position. 5 staggered hand push-ups one way, 5 the other way. Remainder exercises, mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, as soon as you get those done, rest if you need it, and then try to hop right into mountain climbers. Do as many as you can, or until time runs out, whichever comes first. We got 20 seconds to go. Keep that core tight when you're doing those mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1, time. Our last one is on our stomach. We're doing 10 Supermans with our arms out in a T shape. Then we're flipping around for 4 rows. 3, 2, 1, go. So as soon as you finish those 10, flip it over, as many floor rows as you can. If you need to, you can use your abs to help you pull your upper body up. But we're trying to make it a back exercise. So try to avoid doing that as much as you can. Use it only if you need it. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo, good job. All right, that was block 1. Our third time around. We got 45 seconds to rest starting now. Grab some water, catch your breath. we're going back to our second block, which is we're starting laying on our back. We've got the 5 on each side of those contralateral V-ups, 10 altogether. Plank body saw is our remainder exercise. All right, guys, go ahead and get on your back. We're going in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5 contralateral V-ups on each side, 10 all together. Then you're flipping it over. You got 20 seconds left. Your remainder exercise is plank body saw. Keep your core tight, keep those glutes squeezed. 10 seconds to go here. Three, two, one, time. All right, stay down here. Our next grouping is 10 pike push-ups or shoulder taps. And then glute kickbacks. 3, 2, 1, go. Stay with it, y'all. Remember, as soon as you finish those pike push-ups, drop to hands and knees, or you can go bare, alternating glute kickback. 15 seconds to go. Three, two, one, time. Whew. All right, y'all, last one, lateral lunge to curtsy. 4 on each side. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Lateral lunge, bring it up, sweep it behind. Lateral lunge, bring it up, sweep it behind. Try to get those hips as low as you can. And remember, our remainder exercise is alternating reverse lunges or jump lunges for the harder version. Three, two, one, time. Woo. Good job, y'all. Rest. Grab some water, catch your breath. 45 seconds to rest starts now. All right, y'all, we made it through 3 rounds. We've got 1 more to go, and then we'll be done. So remember, we're starting with the single leg RDL to high knee. Make sure you're squeezing that glute of the down leg when you bring your knee up. And if you need to, take a split stance. All right, guys, going in 10 seconds. So we're going 6 on each. And then jump squats or squat to calf raise. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo, losing my balance. If that happens to you, just bring a foot down, reestablish, get right back into it. Ten seconds to go. Remember, Remember, low impact version is here. Higher impact version is here. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. All right, down the push-up. Staggered push-ups, 5, 5. Then mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest a little if you need to before you go into the mountain climbers. You got 25 seconds to go here. Push yourself though. Last round of doing this block, or both blocks for that matter. Three, 2, 1, time. Staying on our stomach, we're doing 10 Superman T's, and then flipping over and doing floor rows. 3, 2, 1, go. Once you're finished with those Supermans, as many floor rows as you can get. Drive those elbows into the floor, squeeze your back as hard as you can. I know it's burning, you're almost done. 5 seconds to go here. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, just under a minute to rest. We got block 2, so 3 more minutes of work and we are done. Good job, y'all. You're doing great. 30 seconds to go. Keep catching your breath. I want everything you got on this last block of exercises. Remember, we're starting with that contralateral V up. So the ab exercise on our back. We're going 10 on each side. Or no, 10 all together, 5 on each side, sorry. And then a plank body saw for the remainder exercise. You're here. Go ahead and get on your back. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice work, y'all. Once you're finished with those 10, you're coming to plank position, and we're sawing. 15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, time. Stay down here. We're moving to our pike push-up. 10 of those, or 10 shoulder taps in pike. And then we're coming down and we're doing our glute kickbacks. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure those elbows aren't flaring out wide. Try to make them point kind of behind you at an angle. Then drop those knees down, alternating kickbacks for the next 20 seconds. Remember, elevate those knees, go from a bear position if you want to make it really hard. Three, 2, 1, time. Stand it on up, this is it. Lateral lunge. to curtsy. 4 on one side, 4 on the other. Remainder exercises, jump lunges. 3, 2, 1, go. Or remember, you can do alternating reverse lunges in place of the jump lunges. Very last group of exercises, y'all. Push yourself as hard as you can. Oh, I just did that side. Whoops. Final 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, time. Good job, guys. That's it. Catch your breath, grab some water. We'll spend a couple minutes doing a few stretches, and then we'll be done. All right, y'all, since you're already standing, hopefully you've been able to get some water. Feet are hip width apart. Forward fold, hamstring stretch. Relax that head. Control your breathing. Big inhale through your nose. 4 seconds. Big exhale through your mouth. Longer than 4 seconds. Take one more big breath. And then come on up. Get near a wall or something that you can brace yourself with. Cross the ankle over on the opposite thigh. Sit those hips back. Getting that figure 4 glute stretch going on. Relax, switch sides. Come on up, let's go quad stretch next. Grab the ankle or just at the top of the foot. Remember, keep your knee in towards the midline of your body. Don't let it flare out. All right, switch legs. Drive your hip forward, squeeze your glute here. All right, relax. Clasp those hands behind your back. Press down. Do our normal chest stretch. Really good job today, y'all. I know it was a quick turnaround between exercises. A lot of work done in a short amount of time. Y'all did really good though. And relax. Last one. Spread those feet out wide. We're going to pick a side to lean to. Keep that toe down, this toe down of the straight leg. That way we get more of a stretch in the inner groin area. And then working on to the other side. And then slowly come on up, shake it all out, and that is it. Nice work today, y'all. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks, Justin. Boy, you hit every box.